This is Chris the Nightmare Riola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Let me give a shout out to a subscriber, Roger Kelly. Sent me a article link, and I will leave that link in the description box, and you can click it and see it for yourself. Read it, come to your own surmise. But Andy Ruiz Jr. and Joseph Parker, they ran into each other at the Manny Pacquiao fight, the Pacquiao versus Vargas fight in Vegas over the weekend. And they posed for a picture with each other, man. Look pretty friendly. Look pretty friendly. I know some fans, they don't like that. They want these guys to absolutely hate each other and, have some type of animosity. And I understand that leads for a good build-up and hype for the fight. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to, like, what's going on with Chisora and White, Dillian White right now. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. But you do have those situations where you have guys that just respect each other. And my thing is, as long as you show up on fight night, because I've seen guys, pretend like they have this animosity leading up to a fight, and then on fight night, you're sitting there scratching your head like, man, this is it? Like, I thought you guys would try to take each other's heads off. You know what I mean? But I truly think this is a situation where you have just two guys that are very respectful, very humble, whether you think they should be humble or not. They respect each other, man. They respect, they're type of guys that just respect their opponents. And then on fight night, I think they're going to go for it, man. And I was looking at the height difference, because on paper they list Parker at 6'4" and they list Ruiz at 6'2". This is the biggest 2-inch height advantage I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's either Ruiz is a little bit shorter than what they list him at, or I don't think it's 2 inches, man. I think it's at least, on the photo, it looks at least about 4 inches, in my opinion. Both these guys will try to tear each other's heads off on fight night, man. And when I looked at the height difference, I know Ruiz said he's going to go to his body. When I interviewed Andy Ruiz Jr. a few weeks ago, he says he's going to go to his body. We know both guys have fast punches. They're good combination punchers, good mid-range fighters. And I'm just looking, I was like, man, he really is going to go to JP's body. I really believe that, especially looking at the height difference now. He's going to attack his body. But then I'm also looking at JP. I'm like, man, if Ruiz is not careful, he's going to run in probably to some uppercuts. And Ruiz moves his head. He has good technical skills, good fundamentals. He knows how to protect himself. You know what I mean? But he's going to commit to the body, or at least that's what he said. And we know if you commit to the body and go to the body, you're leaving yourself open and you're susceptible to getting uppercuts landed on you. And we all know that, you're leaving your face and your head, you're leaving the upstairs open. That kind of goes without saying. We all know that. So it's going to be an interesting fight, man. I really didn't expect these guys to talk shit to each other anyways. Even when I was interviewing Ruiz, he came off very humble, just humble for the opportunity. And he wants to just win a world title. He's not really, it didn't seem like he was too worried about trying to downplay Joseph Parker. And Parker, in all his fights, everybody's fought, he's been respectful towards his opponents. I think the Dimitrenko fight, I think Dimitrenko said something about he needs a knockout in New Zealand because the judges or whatever like that. And I think Parker took exception to that, but he didn't come out and cuss him out or, fuck Dimitrenko or nothing like that. He just felt offended that Dimitrenko would think that the judges would rob him. You know what I mean? But JP should just know that majority of fighters feel that way when they go to another guy's country, especially if the guy is popular the way JP is. So I understood what Dimitrenko was saying. And some of you may say, but hey, no guy's ever been robbed when they fought JP, because it usually gets them out of there or it's a landslide. So I get where Dimitrenko was coming from, you know what I mean? But what do you guys think about this, man? Parker and Ruiz seeing each other in Vegas and smiling and taking pictures. Looked like they had a damn drink together or something. They looked very friendly, man. My thing is, I don't care. Even if they would have seen each other and was talking shit and had to be separated. Whether you do that or whether you're taking pictures, throwing up the peace sign and being cool with each other and, in the photo, I just want to see you rip each other's heads off on fight night. That's all I'm worried about is fight night. I love a good build-up. Don't get me wrong. I love a good build-up. But if the build-up's not there, let's just figure it out on fight night. You know what I mean? Kind of like when Danny Jacobs and Quillen, cordial friends, both live in Brooklyn. really didn't have too much to say. I mean, I know they're going back and forth here and there, but it really wasn't too much. And that fight ended in the first round. You know what I mean? As long as I see a good fight on fight night, man, I don't care really what these guys do, man, leading up to the fight. I love a good build-up, though, but if it's not there, cool. Just show up on fight night. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm out.